I didn't even realize I was going to do a part 2 to my prior video. So welcome back to my channel where I was messing with my pretty planning section. I was doing all the crazy stuff. Standard Stalogy is my jam. I cut it down myself. This is my standard notebook. Foxy Fix, Boss Babe, Madison. They don't have it no more. I was doing my devotion. I did my morning pages and my prayers, but then I got to my devotion and it took me 5,000 years to do because I had to wake up my daughter, help her get dressed, and I had to do it in an orderly fashion because then she couldn't take her sweet time. And I had to make breakfast and give my husband breakfast, deal with the dog, and then I finally got them out of the house, and then I did 30 minutes on my walking pad because I had to take my anxiety medication as well, and that's what that little circle indicates, or square. And I'm gonna mark right here, I did 31 minutes, boo. That's way more than I've ever done. And I think it was because I had a long video I had to watch, which I didn't even get through watching the whole thing. I had a couple minutes left, but I wanted to come here and do a daily and talk more shiz. So now I got Sophia an order. Later on today, when my husband gets back, Deja and I are gonna go to Jovi's, and we're gonna go to Food Town, and then we're gonna go to Walmart. Let me tell you something. I placed a Walmart order, and them hoes said 13 items replaced, save for later cart, meaning they telling me that they had no water, no bananas, no apples, no tuna. Are you out of your mind? It's not the apocalypse. So I was like, whatever. I know that you guys you gotta be like this too. If you're not, then it's just me. You have stores that you go to when you feel rich, and then you have stores to go to when you're like, hey, we're on a budget here, we can't. So Jovi's and Food Town is in Mi Gente's area. I live in the suburbs. It's kind of like 15 minutes, 20 minutes away, but I gotta go back to my roots and be like, we're going to where my gente is, because mi gente is my people, because we all know that they're not gonna charge my people, unfortunately. Whatever, we're not gonna go into that topic, but I'm gonna go over there and buy my meat right here, all of my carne. Then I'm gonna go here and buy some of the food that's not name brand, that I know that is not gonna cost $2 for a freaking can of beans. Walmart, are you kidding me? And then I'm gonna go to Walmart for all the name brand things that I need, like, you know, my husband needs underwear, so does my son, we need body wash, this stuff like that. Awesome. So then when my husband comes home, I had to take my anxiety pill because I'm freaking the hell out. Because my daughter's probably doing her, oh, come on, why aren't you stopping? What's happening? I didn't ask you to do this, you know that. This watch is, Stacy, this watch is going off when I didn't ask it to. And, okay, sure. Sure. What was I saying? I was freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, my daughter right now should probably be doing this and doing this and doing this. And then I was like, Monique, just get your ass on the treadmill because you're gonna lose your shit, dude. So I had to take my anxiety medication. I should be taking it every day, honestly. Okay. So some of the stuff that I did over here was I put this here. I put this little thing here. I put this little guy here. I printed out a bunch of images the other day. Look at this kawaii vellum that I did. Pushing, really, with boba. Hello Kitty, stop. Then I printed out like these extra little, oh my gosh, I can't deal. I found them the other day and I was like, print those fools out. I'm thinking to do it for my April book. So then right here is where I could put the picture. But next week, I'm gonna like get better. Well, no, I gotta do the same thing next week. Jeez. Ooh. Do you all know what I could do? Do you all know what I could do? What do we have it at? Where is it? It's gotta be here. I have A5. Now, what is this? Sorry, I'm cursing. Oh, this is irritating. I have File Factory Gum 2 pages somewhere. my gosh. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. I could do these for, oh my gosh, this is gonna be an experiment. Take this out. No, más just one. Okay, that is fine because it's gonna be still. I have begun 2 pages that I can just put in here, if I can find them, from Filofax for the next week, so I don't have to draw. I know I have them because it's just this one. Ay, mi chiquita mona. Adorbs, I can't stand it. Right here. Okay, focus. Crap. See, I put these in rings too because I do the same exact stuff, but I put it in rings. Okay, mira, give me these 2 pages. Yeah. Oh. We'll save that. This is my standard rings. That's a whole nother video. We're not even gonna go there. But what is this? OMG. Stop it. Okay. No. Okay. So what I could do next week is put those there. All I would do is cut off the holes. And then boom, bam. It's gonna work. And then the following week, I'll have it like I originally wanted, where I'll just have 1 page of my pretty planning, all M to the G. And when I was on my treadmill and I was thinking out loud, if this all works for this month, my cousin and all that, I'm gonna add it to the fold. Meaning, after this is my planner, all this for the 4 weeks. 5 weeks. I'm in 5 weeks this month. Then I know it's ending my planner when my health log comes. But I could just put 5 pages, count 5 pages, and put this stuff in here so it won't be in the back and I won't have issues. Like, then I'll draw out my health log and all that. Every single thing that I experiment with always goes in the back first, because the back is like my commonplace journal, my free area. It's got to go in the back in case, it doesn't work. Then I'm like, whatever. It didn't work. We call it quits. So, OMG, I love it. I love it. So I did this here. And what I was thinking is that I can go here and be like, today was a complete wash in being as productive as I wanted to be with schooling. I got a lot done upstairs while Sophia was doing her routine, and I call that my win for the day. So let me tell you something. This is twofold. Number one, I love my Uniball Jetstream. I love that this is functional, not a lot of stickers, no nothing, but it still has color, it's still pleasing. And then I also love that I'm wrapping up. So if you guys recall, I was doing that in the weeks. The prior week, I was wrapping it up, remember? I was wrapping up the day. I was doing my pretty planning, and then I was doing my top 3. So I literally have combined all that because that worked for 2 weeks, but I didn't want it in my weeks anymore. So that is now anything that makes it to my main planner is like, okay, this is going to be some long-term shit here. Because that's just what it happens. I'll finish out this week because I have to. It's just me. But this right here is giving me that thing that I want. All this right here is giving me all that I want in one. And then it also wraps up my mental health stuff in like how that I feel. And then the same thing, I will write right here how I felt with Isaac's blood donation, because I got like really, really crazy. How do I say? What I did was I kind of low-key panicked in that I went to go pick him up from the school. I didn't like let him handle it, because all I heard was some lady calling me, telling me my son is almost here fainting, low blood pressure, blah, 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 blah. And my mom thing kicked into gear. I like pulled my shit on. I'm going, I'm coming, I'm there. And that's just the type of mom that I am. Like, I'm an anxious mother. So I'm like, I'm going, I'm being there. So I could have handled it a little different in that, you know, I could have breathed and said, you know what, hey, my son said he's okay, so I'm gonna trust that. I also asked her, why in the hell are you guys doing, I didn't say hell, but I was like, you know, I have a question, why are you guys letting a minor donate anyway? And she's like, oh, the donation is for 17-year-olds. I'm like, sure it is, whatever. So I can write about that and my experience on that, because I told myself I need to practice this, because if he's going to be going away, which I really don't want him to, because my son is high functioning on the spectrum. If you're a mother of that type of child, you know exactly what that entails. And it's very scary, because they're very, very, very smart, very, very gifted in a lot of areas. But then when it comes to the other kind of areas, it's not like that. So I could have handled it a little better in my mind like that, because that's what my husband would do. Instead of what would Jesus do, it's like, what would Marcus do? Because that's exactly how Marcus would have handled it, because he's all about building and trusting, you know, the kids to make, you know, their own things. Monique, what are you doing right here? I'm adding even more shit, because again, my brain, this is fun section, my brain has to think in the favorite layouts that I like. Vertical, horizontal, weeks. So if you remember, I got an A5 take a note. I got an A5 cousin at the beginning of the year. I did a daily A6, and then I did my weeks, and then I did my rings and this. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute. There's too much shit. Even for me, a person like me. So I need to see data this way. And for me, that could be like homeschool, it could be health, it could be wellness, it could be so much other shit. And what I like is I have so much shit that I'm completing, and it's visually it's like that hit of dopamine. And then I'm writing, because I have to write. I have to write. And oh my gosh, I'm just like exploding with ideas, and this what happens to my brain. I call it hyper anxious. I'm basically gonna wear myself out. It just happens, because I get so excited and fixated that I promise you I'm probably not gonna be able to do anything else today, which I know I will, bare minimum. To somebody else's standards, that's like maximum. To me, that's bare minimum. But I know I'm gonna sit here and be like, OMG, because I need to catch up on here. I need to put a picture here. I need to paste in here. I need to come back over here and do my scripture writing. I need to update my homeschool stuff. Like, there's so much that I could do and work in my main planner, and then I can come over here and do my daily. So all that I just told you, that kind of creativity and stimulation lasts me all throughout the day. And friends, if you are a person like that, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, because it's a distraction. It's also dopamine, and it's also helping me with my emotion regulation when I'm very, 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 very scared, which I am. Because all my brain wants to tell me right now is that something bad is going to happen to your daughter. Oh my gosh, this is going to happen to them. This is going to happen to them. And I got to tell myself to shut the hell up and chill. So that's that. And I'm so excited because this is some of the stuff that I was so excited for back in the day. If you watch some of those videos when I was in this exact TN, I watched it myself and I was so inspired by I was so inspired by my own video. Get off your own job. But I was, and that's what I wanted to recreate because I know what works for me. I've been in this community a very long time. I know what works for me. I've been creative a very long time. I just know. So I'm excited because it follows a flow. Mira, let me show you. I wake up in the morning, I go here. Then I go to my tracker. Then I write my prayers for the day. And then I write my devotion so I can keep focused. Then off of this, because of what God is saying to me, I'm going to write what his scripture says, what his word says. Then I'm going to go and log my food, which I already did. I had egg with cheese, turkey, bacon. And then I had my coffee. I have another cup over here, and if I drink it, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because I haven't had my bar, so I can use that bar as a snack for later and push out my food. So I'm not doing this shit. Eating 8 Thin Mints. So then I do that, and then I know, okay, I got to remind myself, homeschool. When she comes back, we got to do some calendar time. I already gave her her vitamins and her allergy. She's got to do some exercise, which she's going to do already because she has gymnastics. But I did want to help her with her cartwheels. She's not very confident there, and it makes me feel sad for her. So I want to help her with that. I want to do bare minimum, at least our geography lesson. And then I put it here. Okay. And so this right here is remind, like, we could go to the trampoline park, work on the keyboard, and any other fun stuff. Like, I might as well put the games here, the board games that I wanted to do, like Sorry and Candyland or Loteria, because I wrote it somewhere else, but I'm in this section. Then I'm like, Monique, stop in your madness. What else do you need? I know that my husband and my son need underwear. And how I'm going to know that, and it's going to spark like boom, bam, to me, is that I'm going to, come on, where's the other one? I'm going to highlight it orange. And I'm going to know, oh, right away, that's my husband. But because it's that color, I'm going to know, oh, yeah, Isaac needs underwear too. It's just how my brain works. So then, you know, I'm like, oh, shit, I got a car wash. I have a lot to do. You guys don't understand. I care for myself. Well, my 3 children in the home that are neurodivergent. My husband's neurodivergent. We're all neurodivergent. We all think different, process info in, out, different. We all have anxiety. My husband has it to the point where his is not bad at all. His stuff is all like ADD related. But I have a lot on my brain all the damn time. And that's why I've got to write. I've got to get it out because it makes me feel safe and comfortable that it's somewhere and that I'm doing a good job somewhere. So my week, then I'll pass through my days and it's just a big damn party. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, just write out your shit. Write out how you're feeling currently right now. And then if I wanted to, I can use my fountain pen. So this book, being that it's so blank, is a a playground for me. Oh my gosh, it brings me so much joy, and that's why it has worked for the amount of years that it's worked. I don't know if I showed you guys last, but I have loads of books, at least maybe bare minimum 50 that I've completed. And it's just amazing. You know what? I was going to mark when Isaac starts his job. And that's in March. Oh, shit. He's going to start his new job here. And I wanted to put that. And then if I have sex that day, I put a heart there. And then if I have to weigh myself, I put it there. Don't come for my sexy days. Affection and intimacy is a whole nother topic. It's man, I could go on to that topic, but nobody wants to hear that shit. So I don't know, man. I better leave some room if I want to do 5 weeks of this. So let's go back, right? So say it's this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh man, I did that counting by myself. So if I want to do this, which more than likely I'm going to try. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I'm going to try it. Just because I'm crazy. Está muy loca. I'm going to try it. Trust me, boo. And what are you going to name it? Hobonichi Weeks. I'm serious. I want to keep my Hobonichi Weeks, but it's a fun play toy. And I haven't bought another one. Aren't you happy for me? So this is literally the cousin. This is the Hobonichi Weeks. That's what my brain goes to. And then this is Filofax. Legit. I'm not playing. I should name them like that. Because that is what gives me joy, are those inserts. That's what my brain resorts to. Because I am familiar with all of those layouts. Those are my most favorite layouts. So then if I come over here and I do something with the Hobonichi Weeks, maybe it's not, you know, the same info like the house. Maybe it's just, you know, my health stuff. Because you guys, oh shit. Why did it have to be? I wanted it. I love this. I don't know who gave it to me, but I love it. I'm gonna have to look for it on Amazon. Oh, I don't want to forget that. So what do? We go to the brain dump. What is this? Journal washi tape. I don't know what that is. And then if this fills up, dude, I get another little piece of the pie right here. Boom. Stick it in there. Because that's my safe place, and I will migrate it. This shit makes so much sense to me, and it's making me feel so missing. Sheila, thank you so much for these, by the way. They're so cute. I don't know who made them, but they're cute. She gave me a whole lot of Valentine's Day stuff. I'm forever grateful for this woman. You guys will understand. She like cleans out her damn thing and gives it to me. And I'm like, I'm not worthy. And this right here, no que no. This washi reminds me of Dakshana. I swear to you, every time. If you watch this, my friend, that reminds me of you. I don't know why. In one of your videos, you had did a lot of the little doodads, and that reminded me of it. I am so happy. Está muy feliz. Felicidades. Okay, let's bring over one of my gals. Let's find a gal or a girl. Oh, she's cute. She's doing a pose that like I want to like click my heels together because that's how I feel. That's how excited I feel. That girl's cute. I'm just gonna think of Shakira with the blonde hair. To me, that means okay. You don't have blonde. Once upon a time I had blonde, but that makes me think of Shakira, who, by the way, never freaking ages. I'm like, what? This woman is freaking a goddess. Oh my gosh, you guys, what time is it? Ay, Dios mío, it's 11:34. I should track my husband's location and see where they are. Do not judge my life. And then also, I found this, you guys, as a divider, and I was like, OM to the G. It's back in the day when we were like, oh, I was thinner, man. The kids were younger. Oh, this brings me so much joy. I was actually on Prozac. So, I don't know. I'm going to put this somewhere because it reminds me of my family. And I like it. So, I don't know. We'll put you somewhere. We'll deal with you when we go here. So I don't know for sure what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to let it come to me organically. And trust me, those ideas come to me in the wee hours of the morning or when I'm just sitting washing the dishes or whatever. This insert is the Kukuyo Campus insert. It's outdated. I love to redate. I do not care. Is this my first week in this book? I think it is, huh? It is. Oh, so perfect. Okay. And then I can put... These are the ones that I'm using for my cousin. This is 26. 25, 24. So, mira. 24. If this works, I will be eliminating a lot of books. Person seen, front yard camera. Oh my gosh, is that them? No. Dude, don't play. I got all 5 of my cameras up right here. I can see every angle of my home. Because está muy loca. I think that people from my childhood are going to come get me. Such a sad thing. Gotta get over it. I shouldn't say I gotta get over it. I just gotta remind my 43-year-old self that you are 43 and you're no longer 9 and they can't hurt you. Like, you can literally stab someone. You can literally shoot a gun. Like, you can defend yourself. So it's okay. But I have all these cameras on a purpose. I honestly want... Think about how crazy this sounds. I want a camera upstairs. Monique, it's not like they're freaking Spider-Man and they can jump and go upstairs. And in my mind, I'm like, why? Why can't they? Why can't they? What if they do that? What if Spider-Man comes alive? Loca. I'm telling you guys. Está muy loca. Okay, wait. Give this. Oh, they're here. They're here. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of her. She's going to tell me all about it. And I get very excited. And I like start dancing. I get excited to show her that you did it. Because she was so scared. Oh my gosh. Ya me voy. Sorry if I'm all over the place. I'll post this later. God bless you. Have a great day.